Hello, today the Scotland Channel is in Tinnabrooch at the south end of the Cowal Peninsula. That's Argyll and Bute. There's always plenty of reasons to visit this amazing part of Scotland. However, in 2025 the town saw the reopening of the art gallery. Let's go inside and have a look. The gallery became available in 2025 and Ross Poole, art collector and businessman, saw an opportunity. He's not just created the gallery here, this is also the centre of the Scottish Contemporary Collective. Let's find more about its mission and its work.
Okay, so my name's Connor Draycott and I currently study at the Glasgow School of Art in 4th year. So I've got the degree show coming up.
I'm Louise Scott. I've been a full-time artist for a long time, and I work in Glasgow. I have a studio in a WASP building at Hanson Street in Glasgow, and I entered the competition and here at Tinnabrooch Gallery, and I got highly commended, which is fantastic considering the standard of the work, which was incredibly high. So I'm very, very pleased about that.
More from Connor and Louise in a couple of minutes. Tinnabrooch Gallery helps early career artists in two ways. First of all, they charge considerably less commission to hang their work on the walls than traditional. And secondly, established artists are actually asked to put 11% of their commission towards a fund, and that fund helps to mentor and show early career artists how they can turn their skill into a sustainable career. Now let's have a look at one artist who's recently graduated and let's see how it helps him. This is Innes.
So my name is Innes McClellan and I am a recent graduate from Grey School of Art in Aberdeen, and I'm currently working, producing new work and hoping to continue to be able to do that and make it a career.
Tinnabrooch Gallery is also reaching out internationally. As part of this December's collection, they sent a special invitation to the noted Spanish artist José Luis Serzo. He arrived along with two collaborators, another artist and a musician, and here are the three of them.
Yes, hello, my name is Pablo Diego. I'm an artist from Cantabria.
Hello, my name is Nacho Rivadulla. I come from Spain, from Cantabria, in the north of Spain. I am a pianist and composer of videos for documentals, and now I am in a very beautiful project for composing for a Spanish film.
¿En qué hablo? Hola, mi nombre es José Luis Serzo. Soy artista plástico.
My name is Anne MacDonald. I've been collaborating with Ross Poole, who has set up the collective, as you know, and through his wife, who I have worked with in another capacity, she asked if I would meet with Ross because of my background, and particularly in commercial galleries, and also having sat on various boards that cover for the art. It absolutely is, and I think it's the way forward. And you know, I think a lot of the more traditional gallery setups that I worked in back in the 80s and 90s, I think I see it in decline, and I think this particular venture I'm really interested and excited about is because of its collaborative nature, but also it's bringing emerging young artists to the fore and equipping them with skills and knowledge of how to navigate the world of art, which, although you might think is a sort of very kind of free, wonderful thing, it's quite a sort of cynical world. A lot of it is about the bottom dollar.
Like kind of a year ago, talks about the Scottish Contemporary Collective, and then I'd been getting some stuff framed with Mike Tamburini, and I bumped into Ross because he was there as well, so me and Ross spoke about it and got to know Ross there a bit, and followed the Instagram, and then I kind of watched it for a bit, and then this open call came up. So
I was really interested when I heard about this because I think this is really a really exciting way forward. And I think what's interesting is, because I'm friends with David McAree, who's going to be exhibiting with Ross, is he's really interested in it as well. You know, people who are really established. So I think that you've got the sort of emerging artists, and what I love is the idea of established artists mentoring and, you know, giving a hand hold up into, you know, a difficult world. It's difficult to become an artist, no matter how talented you are, and actually to make a living.
I think it's great. I think it really encourages us to pursue art as a career, and it gives us the ability to be able to do that and the freedom to be able to do that. And the mentoring is great as well. We learn a lot in terms of skill, but also the practicalities of being an artist, or a living, working artist. So yeah, it's great. I mean, I'm very, very lucky to be in the position that I'm in with Ross and the collective, and we all get along great, and it's yeah, I'm excited to see how it's going to continue, and I think it already is going really well, so hopefully we're on that good trajectory.
I would hope to make a living in Scotland. A lot of my inspiration comes from the landscape and, you know, cities, and a current project I'm working on, it's kind of to do with the local area and sort of folklore around there. So, you know, Scotland, I would always want to have that connection with Scotland. Even if I did travel somewhere else, I would always come back to here, because this is where it kind of, a lot of inspiration comes from. Yeah.
No, it's not that. My work, I used to do, I spent 25 years doing very nature-based artwork, which I sold to trade. So I made greetings cards and gifts from my artwork. It was animals and birds. And then 3 years ago, just after lockdown, I completely changed direction and now do much more abstract work and collage, found objects, very much about how we need to play more without the need for competition, just play. My work is about that, and industrial archaeology it's quite new, so I'm just sort of feeling my way with my work.
Example of that, working on a different surface. So I've recently started to work on old maps and old books and things like that. I just love the quality, and there's a nice contrast as well between the style of drawing and the nature of the paper. So yeah, but I work across loads of different mediums, paint, photography, drawing, printmaking. So I'm kind of multifaceted in that sense with my practice.
So one of the works that I submitted was kind of the first painting I did with this certain technique of layering wax and oil paint, kind of melting it in the oven and then oil paint, then wax, then oil paint, then wax. And it kind of builds up this layer. It's like an epidermal skin sort of thing, kind of like what you're depicting with the portrait. So that was the first painting that I did that worked, and it's in that show.
Did you expect to win a prize when you came to Tinnabrooch this weekend?
No. I've been in a few things, and I've not won a prize. I don't really expect to win a prize, but it was a good surprise, and I'm very happy with that. Yeah. Framing, it's difficult because a lot of galleries, selling galleries, want stuff to be framed so it can go in. People want stuff framed. Stuff that I do in uni, I don't tend to frame it, or I frame it in a way that the frame doesn't overpower the painting. Yeah, so it's good having connections with someone that frames and building up that relationship, because there is times where you need it.
Hola, mi nombre es José Luis Serzo, soy artista plástico o multidisciplinar, como se quiera decir. Vengo invitado por la galería como artista invitado especial en esta ocasión. Hace un tiempo que Ross y yo nos conocimos a través de las redes y nos interesamos mutuamente el uno por el otro, por el trabajo que venimos haciendo, y para mí es un honor estar como artista invitado especial, como he dicho, para de algún modo apadrinar esta convocatoria abierta, que creo que es una apuesta o un evento muy valiente, importante y necesario, tanto a nivel de Escocia como incluso en un futuro internacionalmente. Me parece que es muy importante que desde los sitios pequeños de cualquier país ocurran eventos de calidad tan grande como en cualquier centro del mundo, ¿no? Entonces desde aquí mando todos mis mejores deseos para el éxito de esta exposición y de esta galería tan importante en Tinnabraiche. Bien, como he dicho, yo no recuerdo muy bien quién fue el primero que encontró a quién, si Tinnabraiche a mí o viceversa, o yo a ellos, pero fue muy rápido, fue a través de Instagram. Me gustó mucho la manera que tenían de proteger y de hacer unos reportajes audiovisuales muy interesantes y muy profesionales para promocionar arte joven, y sobre todo de corte figurativo, pintura figurativa, que no deja de tener un diálogo con la pintura clásica, pero siempre mirando al futuro, y eso me gustó mucho. Y fue ahí donde me escribió Rose para invitarme a venir y en este caso a exponer.
If you visit Tinnabrooch Gallery this December, that's 2025, you'll see a huge collection of artwork on the walls and on the shelves. The gallery put out an open call, and that has been responded to. Replace the chock-a-block, really. There's no room on the walls that isn't covered by some wonderful art from Scotland and beyond. If you want to visit, this particular show finishes on the 21st of December. Check with the gallery for opening hours.